Hello, ons gaat here playing Pokemon Legends Set A. We're gonna continue the main story. We did most of the side quests available. We have to go continue the story of understanding what the purpose was with AC's extension and the prison tower, everything. What have happened in the past. We have to talk with the other members of Team MZ. Let's start with AC. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you with following up. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Hey, did you manage to find Grisham? No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's a formidable trainer, plus he's part of this group Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about numerous from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on the prison tower. AC, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, you can speak on the roof. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost their everyday lives they have known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I've lost most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me and I wandered alone for 3000 years. But seriously, for 3000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I have bestowed on Floette. That is what ange is. That is what is hidden deep within the Prism Tower. I built ange to give meaning to the eternal life I have burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dreamed of the day when I could use anger after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of space. But now, anger, the tower's emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke anger and has caused the mega power contained within to spill forth. It has led to this rampage rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to pain. A mega evolution user must mega evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within anger. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon only can Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florigus? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others? Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter, AZ still made this awful mess and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I own him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Grisham. I knew we could count on you. Whatever Grisham and Team Flash Nouveau's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at mercy when they are frozen solid. That's because frozen Pokemon can do a thing in battle. Could you tell I was doing an impression of my favorite trainer? She uses Ice-type Pokemon, so do I. How about it? Want to have a chilling battle against my Ice types? The Ice types are, of course, weak against ice attacks, but also ground types. Lily, Ice type, evolution of Snorunt. If you have a female Snorunt, you can evolve it with an evolution stone into Frostlass, which is a ghost and Ice type Pokemon. Bomber Snow, Grass and Ice type. That is Frostlass, the evolution of a female Snorunt. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. Maybe I'm going a bit bored with the quotes. Anyway, you're real strong. A little tip from me, don't worry too much if your Pokemon get frozen. They thaw on their own. Or you can always use flame wheels, steam eruption or flare blitz to melt the ice if your Pokemon knows one of those moves. You know, it's so strange and incredibly that there's a place like this in Luminous. It's like an ice field. Now, there are more wild Pokemon around the city, we can enjoy all sorts of new things. Speaking of which, I can't wait to enjoy an ice cold Granita with my ice type Pokemon. Hello there, you're the trainer who helped us filming last night, right? We will be shooting a scene from one different. This time we're making a horror movie. In particular, we want to get some footage of the fearsome ghost of the forest, Trevenant. But we hit a snag. Wild Pokemon are terrifying, especially ghost types. I think you can help us, however. I hear Trevenant are rather hard to find in the wild, so there are rumors that they can sometimes be spotted in Wild Zone 13 or was it 15? Or I suppose you could evolve the Pokemon Phantom, that works too. Really, all I need for you is to bring me Trevenant at night. How you get to it is up to you. Is it night? Oh, it's already night. I already caught that Pokemon before. I caught an alpha one because it's in Zone 15. There you can find them. So this one, they are during the day as night. One pops up, an alpha one. Is everyone ready then? Lights, camera, action! You sure this place isn't haunted? Oh, come on, it's fine. Hold on, did you hear that? What? Wait, hold up. It's not scary at all. Good. What kind of ghost of the forest is that? It's way too friendly. You know, I've heard that Trevenants are really kind to all the creatures that live in the forest with it. Maybe it thinks we're forest creatures too? What? It's a ghost type, and yet it shows such compassion. Yet that is also the true side of this Pokemon, worthy of being preserved on film. It's the footage that matters, you see, footage that leaves its mark on the viewer, even without any cohesive narrative. The script can be changed. I can tell just by looking at you that you're a strong Pokemon trainer. To fit a trainer like you, it's necessary to go all in on a single strategy. I'll be attacking you with my favorite of all Pokemon types, the Bug type. Being dedicated to a single thing you love forces you to be created to overcome its weaknesses, and that creativity leads to true strength. You should battle me and see for yourself. Drill. Bug type, so weak against flying attacks, fire attacks, sometimes electric type attacks, depending on what kind of type of bug Pokemon. Heracross. Ariados, Potion, and Dark type. Jacinthe, Bug and Flying type. Pinsir, the Mega Evolved version. Oh. Good work out there, team, especially Pinsir. Great job with that Mega Evolution. Seems like more and more trainers are using Mega Evolution lately, huh? I've heard rumors, though they're just rumors mind you, that some shady character taught Quasartico how to make Mega Rings. Apparently that person names is AZ. The story goes that this AZ person traveled all the way to some far off region called Hoenn. There he researched the origins of Mega Evolution to satisfy his own curiosity. It seems he shared his research with Quasartico, but what does he hope to achieve? I guess he got no complaints as long as I can Mega Evolve my beloved Pokemon. We should all just appreciate this precious gift we have. I recognize you. You're Emma's assistant, are you? I've seen you working with her. Well, in any case, do you think you could help me? I left my darling Klefki with all of my most important keys, but it seems Klefki dropped one of them for our last outing together. Let me think. Oh, we went to an hair salon, but it was my first time visiting this place, so I don't recall the exact location. I was so pleased with my new look that I decided we would have an elegant brunch at a cafe near the hair salon. Then another patron of the cafe challenged me to a battle, so we went to the battle court out back. I won a magnificent victory, naturally. If I could just remember which hair salon it was, I could retrace my steps. In any case, I entrust finding my key to you, my dearest detective assistant. Okay, so we need a cafe and a battle court. And een hair salon. Why don't they show? Here we see. Oh my god. Battle court and There's a hair salon. And a restaurant, but I'm not sure that is something. You found a fancy key. Miss Assistant, I just remembered I had my battle in this very battle court. And you found my key. Oh, my poor Klefki, it's not your fault the key was lost. I'm the one who decided to battle here. But I do recall hearing that Klefki never let go of the keys they like. So how about this? From now on, you only have to hold the keys you like. I'll handle any other keys myself. That means we're going to be sharing some key responsibilities, my darling Klefki. Thank you so much, Miss Assistant. Please take this as a sign of my gratitude. I hope you have a wonderful day now. So we're going to the direction where you had the furfrou dog trimmer. Oh whoa, a mega slowpoke as a mega or an alpha slow bro. Since you have my sign to master its cutting skills, I think you make a worthy challenger. Just as the Kalos region has the Pokemon League, Luminous has the Furfrou League. The Furfrou League is where the city's most skilled Furfrou fans compete to see who has the strongest Furfrou. 4 such strangers known as the Elite Four are awaiting a worthy challenger. The Elite Four can be found in 4 different restaurants around Luminous. If you want to battle them, make sure you have only Furfrou on your team. Sounds like a fun challenge, no? Trying to beat them all if you can? I don't think my Pokemon are strong enough. Because the Furfrou I have are just level 30, 32, which is quite low. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Rio? Yeah, we all know about the old man and the black flower floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Griselle, please, that's too far. But it is true that you don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Luminous? That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's floette to protect the city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever have their names tied to it. I will make a dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Luminous. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. The Charizard has 2 Mega Evolutions. X and I, one is Dragon and Flying type, or Dragon and Fire type, and the other one is Fire and Flying type. That's a fighting type Pokemon, weak against ground attacks. Oh, I haven't switched my Pokemon out. My Garchomp is still in the boxes. Malamar is Psychic type. And I'm not sure. Ivor was fire type. Tyranitar is in ground type. Salamence, dragon type. Final evolution of Tarragon. Weak against ice attacks, dragon attacks, flying attacks, of fairy attacks. Charizard. Let's see in which mega evolution. So that is the dragon type mega evolution. That is weak against dragon type attacks. Victory confirmed. We went from rank B to rank A. So I'm guessing we maybe also have to fight urbain. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Luminous itself, we free ourselves of such heavy burden. With Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, the world of beauty and the sense of justice still have a hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals the carry showed for us all. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Luminous' strongest Mega Evolution user. Please take care of the prison tower and our city. If you have need of us, we come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those Wooloo teas you like. Zygarde. I may have been defeated, I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer, but I built a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham, it seems self-serving desires wrapped in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear, though I of course am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prison Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the loss of the cells it needs to use his full strength. When that time comes, I hope you all be able to protect the city, or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Luminous. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. You both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you too a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A rank trainers we will be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette. It looks like she's in pain. The tower, it's anger that is affecting you. Looks like she will be okay, but I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we're really able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun, shake the worries off. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Luminous and of this world will be safe in your hands. That night, that doesn't sound right. You're right, I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me at the elevator. Switch out my Pokemon before I forget. Is everyone okay? What even was that earthquake? No, it's something to do with the prison tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canari is screaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. You take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent is happening. Normally I'd say the slowness is part of a janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AC, Floette, are you okay? We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was the shaking, AC? You recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening? I wondered if she might be responding to anger in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there! What? Oh my gosh, the prism tower! I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before anger, goes rogue as well. The excessive mega power I spoke of before, the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the city. It will be alright, AZ. Team MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We head out now. Okay, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of anger. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, anger Floette. We must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task. I'm so grateful that the paths have crossed. Okay, we have to go to... Oh. Whoa. Looks like we got all of Team MC here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The towers are emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AC has assured us that we can still rectify this situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve mega evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and her are both rank A now, Urban. That's right, so we shoot better so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon Luminous. Sounds fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, talk to me when you're ready to battle. So you always end up battling your rival as before becoming the champion, whether of the Pokemon League or whatever. It is time to see who is the strongest Pokemon trainer and who will take control of the tower. We're ready when you are, Vinny. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this, no matter what comes after. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. That's a psychic type Pokemon. It has two versions, a female and a male form. The pre-evolution is the Asper. Ivor was the final evolution of Tapic, the fire and fighting type Pokemon. I may not have found the person I came up for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. Mantric, electric type Pokemon. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Udra is the dragon type Pokemon, the final evolution of the Kubi. Okay. I'm going to protect everyone on Luminous. I can't go losing to you. Everslug, ice type Pokemon. Meganium, brush type Pokemon. I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. So he's gonna Mega Evolve Meganium. Probably gonna be that one because your starter was water type. Probably if you chosen different starter Pokemon, a different Pokemon would be the Mega Evolution. I want to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. So, you really are Luminous' greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready. I believe matters have been settled. You will make for the tower's control center with Floette. No, wait, please. Please let me go instead. Wait, but day one you said. I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Loomis. And as the trainer is strong enough to beat me, I think she has a job only she can do. What do you mean? You're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Luminous if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Luminous is our home, Floette, and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us, people and Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid them down here, as needed. I guess we're ready to do what needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, he's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ is calling. I'll put him on speaker. What's up, AZ? I hope you forgive me for sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seems that a life of 3000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I get it, all this stress about Prism Tower must be taking a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ's here to end the thing so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Urban. Ida, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Luminous, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokemon of the city. They are our future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Let's go. A Megastone. As a floette died. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve. Let's go, Floette. Guess this is the tower's control center. This chair looks like a full-on throne. Alright, we should be ready. Hey, you better be watching this. It reminds me, still got a star in my Hotel Z, and well all this is done. Okay, Floette, here goes nothing. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Huh? Uh-oh. The tower. Like a strange mega evolution. Uh-oh. What is going on? I thought he had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's internal flower. I must go update our Quasartico Inc. team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the street? I suppose you better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. And we have to follow them? So, what's Team MZ's next move? Hey, can you hear me? Gotta say, the view is incredible from up here. I knew Luminous was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second. I'm glad you're alive. How are you not scared for your life? Urban, what's going up there? Are you alright? I'm safe, I think. Mega Floette's got my back. But the tower's totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue mega evolved Pokemon. I can't control it at all, and it's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. I mean, I love on hand, but I'm not sure exactly what you should do. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on the rooftop in the Magenta district. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry. Urban, can you hold that thought for a moment? What? What for? We need her to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue mega evolution. AZ was right. This is bad. We gotta fight. So that's the mega evolution of Gengar, which is, I don't know if it's a ghost type still. And the other one is the mega evolution of Heracross, which is a bug type. Phew, good thing we managed to call them. Hey. Oh, I heal you up your Pokemon. Okay. Hang on, I've got an idea. Here we go, just what we need. What for? Well, what does Team MC do when we need a plant? You know, right? It's strategy meeting time. Alright, we got two objectives. Calm down the rogue mega evolved Pokemon all over the city and rescue Urban and Floette from the tower. We ought to consider what Urban proposed for starters. Going to meet zygarde, yeah, but getting to it is gonna be rough. There's a ton of buildings debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. You think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt 3 could make it all the way to zygarde on our own. What's happening, Team MC? Canari from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart the show. What? Check it, I brought backup too. What are you all doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out. The Fist of Justice will not stand by. Our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're all still unscathed, Team MC. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Cortico Inc. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however. Miss Canari here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MC's group chat. How we got on this call hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right. According to Urban, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta district rooftops where zygarde is waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. Could it be that zygarde is testing her abilities? Who's to say what's going on in zygarde's head? Let's just help her out and get it over with. Allure, the thought of entrusting you with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, princess. I was having Lebanne gather information. We elites know better than to rush him blindly. Now, if you will all check your rotom phones, I've sent you each our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza. At the center sits the prism tower out which grows these vicious floral monstrosities. Yikes, what a mess, not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take them on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for her. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did Ivor just say something reasonable? Now that's shocking. He's right, with all of us working together we can clear a way for her. Very well, let us decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go over what we've decided. Each of us is gonna try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. She will come link with us so we can collab on clearing the path to zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you? We're lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Luminous 5 districts. And if you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grisham is none among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on those of who are here can do? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Tournoi de Jacinthe. You worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinthe. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We've come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city, and then butted heads in our promotion matches, and now we're helping each other out. Hey, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Luminous. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysandre from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in zygarde and lend it your strength. I take care of everyone outside of Centrico Plaza. So please take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, Lida. The crucial part's still to come. Right, we don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower, so I guess we just gotta bet everything on the possibility Urban mentioned, that zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head for the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwynn are waiting. My chandelier says that the city's Pokemon are afraid. Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice, at your service. She knows who we are, dummy. Well, we take point in this district, as we discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He crushed it in its giant's fist otherwise. The rogue Pokemon certainly are out in force. In dire situations such as this requires teamwork though. We must battle arm in arm to make it through. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor and you break your bones. Just stick with me, okay? So, Pidgeot is a flying type, Kangaskhan is a normal type, and Garchomp is a dragon type. Justice prevails. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last it's time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the fist of justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get her to the next rendezvous point. It's time for us to make a stand. Go ahead. Hurry up. Gwynn, you're fighting for me at last? Wrong again, Ivor. Here, bump me. Good luck. Let's get moving. There's Mega Sharpedo and Mega Scissor. Catch me if you can. Ah, we're healed up right away. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all the debris. I could simply leap across the water with my fine-honed muscles, but that is no help to you. Be it best to find another way. Any clever ideas? I see. That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we could knock it down. Even my mighty fists may struggle to fell such massive target. Phalanx, time to mega evolve. One trainer, one Pokemon, one hunt. Just a sponge. There you go, a way across. Uh-oh. Oh. I was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx safe today. Gwynn, you're alive. Quiet down. Of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Luminous, not me. Right, let us see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde. Yes, go ahead, for Luminous. Yo, things ain't looking great, huh? Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So, we're doing something about it? Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Luminous is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either, kid. It ain't luck that ran my construction company all these years. I never let Canari deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution really hurting them. Let's go. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. You work on putting together some scaffolding so you can keep moving ahead. Look lively, folks. We got a big job to do. You there, this is a work site, so not a stand back and watch site. Step to it. I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Come on, show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. So Blastoise is a water type and Steelix is metal. I'm not sure if they get extra different types when Mega evolving. You may be the MVP of the Zeta Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Here, let me help heal up your hardworking Pokemon. You got the work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece. Dang, Pops, you didn't have to go this hard, like, seriously, we just needed the path forward. If it's worth doing it, it's worth overdoing it. Excadrill and the team really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say this is the finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. But I'm sure you're up for the challenge, huh, kid? Nobody needs a challenge right now. Well, Luminous needs fixing, we fix it right up, but we can't repair lives that are lost. So we're counting on you to get out there and do your thing. Me and Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go! Jeez. Couldn't just build a simple bridge or something? Oh my god. Oh. Lucky spot. Wait, where do we? Huh? You have to go there? Oh. If you're not sure when to use the whole Rotom glide, just spam the A button. The right way? No. Okay. Mm. Cool. Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and soul into the obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully. For real. It was all kinds of impressive. A mega evolved Beedrill and Lopunny. It looks like Drobo just joined the chat. Guess that's the price of being cute, coolest, cleverest streamer and luminous. You mean in Kalos, yeah? Anyhow, how's your back holding, Pops? It hold up however long it needs to for my city and my grandkid. Now go for it, folks. The deadline's looming. Any percentage speedrun mode? Let's go. Oh, a mega Akron and a mega salamence. Greetings, I've been expecting you. Hello there. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by lebanne instead of me. I apologize. Unfortunately, there's work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dear lebanne is presenting to support you on my behalf. She's as fine as a battler as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear, I kindly ask that you pacify this poor rogue evolved Pokemon before I arrive here. I now send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist. lebanne, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be an hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. Jeez, she loves running her mouth. As if I ever be an hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like a rogue mega evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, I know this isn't just fun and games. These Pokemon have mega evolved against their will and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I gonna use our strength to free them from their suffering. Those Salamence is a dragon type and the other is a steel type. I don't know if they get any different typing when mega evolving. Okay, so It was awesome. You killed it out there. Man, it feels great to battle side by side to someone's not so uptight. Fighting beside Jacinthe is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is a struggle for you, lebanne? Huh? What in the... when the heck did you... I mean, how long? It was nothing, Lady Jacinthe. Pay me no mind. We will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. Mega evolved Houndoom and Bomber Snow. For now it appears some invited guest has decided to join us, lebanne. Naturally, Lady Jacinthe, you renounce draw crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with combined efforts of myself. lebanne and you? I think this calls for a secret weapon. Yes, Lady Jacinthe, kindly follow me this way. Your attention please, dear Pokemon. Allow me to welcome you in Lady Jacinthe personal battle arena. Jacinthe Zone on. This Jacinthe Zone should be enough to impede any Pokemon. Please continue on. Let's go, Drago. You and me are gonna keep the streets safe. Come, my dearest Clefable. Let us show our new friends the finest hospitality. Follow me us. Repeat in Philippe how it looks over there. I see. That will work fine. Never do wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like this. Me? Mega Galate. I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't worry about me, our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philippe, this situation bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get some ready to lift people up. Like a cookout, or maybe something special. About time you showed up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry, me and Scolipede have your back. So that's Mega Gardevoir and Mega Galate. One only evolves from a male Ralts with using the Shining Stone. They'll evolve into Galate. And the other one is a Curlia, just evolving normally. They're Psychic and Fairy type. I've got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. Philippe isn't here yet? Afraid not, sir. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put up a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder bus, we even tried the elevators and... What? All your trying doesn't seem to have resulting in anything to show. Well, rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Huh. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. Risk Syndicate, time to show our medal. You got it, boss. Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward. Okay. You know how Mega Evolution, expression of the bond between Pokemon and people? Here's an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rush Syndicate, a human ladder. Boss, Mr. Corbeau, we're already falling off the straight and narrow. At this rate we're gonna fall short here too. Looks like we're one person short. Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all, and as the leader, I need to give just as much and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. This is our highest calling, literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. I mean, don't dilly-dally. You better climb up quick, cause I don't know how long we lost. Damn. Go get them. Only 10 people to reach the top of the building. We have to go. Wait, are we going? Am I going the right way? Okay, I don't really get which way. Okay. Was a bit strange. Middle of a mega metacross, alakazam and aerodactyl. So probably psychic, metal type and round rock. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nouveau Cafe is closed for the day. But you seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? We offer more than fresh fragrant blends. We got high quality trainers too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. Now then, with the disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One amber roast, a signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. I bet your Pokemon are all feeling perked up as well as anything now too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare, nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I can do next. I will protect the people of the city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? That is a noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. Zygarde. I suspect Zygarde have been watching to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself, having deemed you worthy of battling alongside it. Mega pincer. Looks like we got customers incoming. Not sure they appreciate their blends though. Unlikely, at least not when they're gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about the tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit after things blast away half the neighborhood. We will handle this area for you. Now that makes I. This way. Hey, I can see you from up here. Looks like you met up with zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's light of ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself and if Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and her have to save Floette and all of Luminous. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains, the 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterwards, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend, who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than give, but that is not a way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Zygarde, 100% full. Angry Floette is ready to try destroy anyone who comes near it. A flower. And a red one, so that means water type and fire. Probably. Okay, I don't really get how we can attack it. What did we even... I have honestly no idea what I'm supposed to hit. When. You put an end to Engage Floette's rampage. The tower or Enge or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day. You don't forget about us. What about all the rogue Pokemon? They have all been pacified. When the top ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, you can accomplish anything. Allure, that goes without saying, all thanks to the superstar of Lumos, Jacinthe, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine, whatever you say at this point. Thank you all, seriously, especially you. Urban, are you alright? I'm fine, I'm totally fine. Now all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Anger and put all of this to bed. And once we get this all cleaned up, I trust Corsatico's gonna throw us a nice celebration? I see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MC that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AC must be smiling. Splendid. I believe Richness will be the ideal venue for such gathering when the time comes. The best. I'm down for whatever, so as long as everyone has a good time. See you later. Just one last step. Floette, do your thing. Uh-oh. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What is Anger trying to do? Uh-oh. It can't be. No way! If Anger fires Floette's light of ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any luminous left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking? Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble. The pebble transformed into a zygarde stone. Mega zygarde. Isaac. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MC, my dear friends. Welcome on Legend Saturday. Honestly, I don't know if the music is copyrighted. It often is with the credits. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AC in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothing, not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Luminous, AC, but make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, Dad, I'm starving. It'd be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. The end. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city, oh, your alarm is going off. Okay, we're gonna check a little bit after. Morning or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AC passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza is fixed, but is now really the time for having ceremonies? Now's exactly the time. I'd say we got to celebrate here where we can, even if it feels hard. After two catastrophes in 5 years, Luminous needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do? About your wish. You won the one you get for reaching rank A. You should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the ZA map. Anyone who aims the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Luminous' strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in their power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk about Finny, about what you desire. Well, you need to figure out what to ask for, right? You saved the city, I bet they give you anything. Hey everyone, come here for a sec. Oh my god, there is more. Not even sure. I found something while I was sorting through AC's stuff. Is it a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dearest friends, if you are reading this letter, Then it will seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It's yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I only ask that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Luminous City. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and I axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed, AC. Oh, I see. When we left him on the roof the day the tower went berserk, he must already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will we do about the hotel? I guess we don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business. AJ did tell us he saw it more as his final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this is in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny to help? I bet Gamesetting would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use say a real wish on that. I don't think it's what we work so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You have promised one wish to be granted if you achieve rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Got it. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. You hear all that? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two A-rank trainers will request. Yeah, probably, but no use getting nervous about it. Let's get to Centrico Plaza. My dear Team MZ. We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is, I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. So why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Luminous become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Luminous so strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear, I would have never expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Luminous. As for the name, how about something like the Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Jacinthe? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? I'm not even gonna touch this conversation. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. Oh my god. Let's go directly. Let's see. Thank you so much for taking time to meet us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Tim EZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Gamesetting Inc. to resolve the situation. Yet it fell to you to rescue Luminous residents, human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. But geez, I mean, thank you, but I wouldn't go that far. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Luminous went wrong. But we managed to do it right, with the help of all of those tough trainers she had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Luminous after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in Zeta Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as the wish is within the capability of Gamesetting Particle ink to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Urban? You could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that helps everyone. Oh, I know. You could combine your two wishes. It'd be that get us something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say? But as I want us all to battle Pokemon together, I want us to live in harmony with Pokemon. I want more Pokemon to live in Luminous. I think none of the answers probably matter. I feel you, but that's Quartzitico whole mission. We can leave that up to them. In that case, what do you say? Oh. Okay. We already made Centrico Plaza into our new wild zone number 20, allowing Pokemon to settle there. I'm afraid adding more in the city at this point would be problematic. Okay. The first one? That seems like one promising way to make this city as joyful as it can be. Jacinthe and the other Sir seemed hyped about that today. I'm on board with more Pokemon battles for sure, but how about we ask for the ZA Rio to continue? You see, what an interesting turn of events. Something wrong? No, rather, AZ had approached me as well to ask if the ZA Rio could be continued even after its original purpose has been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spending watching others. If you will give me but a moment. Attention, ZA Rio operations teams. This is your green light to push the update to the apps as discussed. As you see, when you check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Rio. For a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, you amazing prizes. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to zeros. Okay. Inform the other ZA Rio participants about the update and the plans for this competition. Let's see. I suppose you might as well begin at once. We'll kick it off this very night. You work fast, Vinny. So I see you wish for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We will find out through the ZA Rio. Listen up. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matters most. I hope the competition sparked the ZA Rio will continue breathing new life into Luminous City. No time to waste. Let's get ready for the Infinite ZA Rio awaits. Oh damn. It's also part of missions? Okay. Okay. So we reached the main story part. But I guess there's a bit more after the main story, depending on how you see it. So thank you for watching. Wish you well. Like, subscribe, and follow me. See you in the next video.